Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Spectacular Sharing Saturday, and what a day to share. So, I first want to start off saying good morning. With so many emotions running through me, I said, let me just um, talk to the people. So, again, good morning, and I want to say thank you to those who check in on me. Seriously. Um, Yesterday, I was reading a message from a friend, and we were just they were chatting, or they were responding to me. And then in that message, after responding to me, they took the time to say, but how are you really doing? And I don't know, that just resonated in my whole soul, that they would be so caring to say, how are you really doing? And I know I'm going to get that question a lot from those who know me and know what this weekend is all about. If you know me now, AC, I call it. I always say BC and AC after Caleb. The woman that I am today is definitely intentional about every single thing I do, whether it's business, whether it's relationships, whether it's just the things that I say out of my mouth. I'm so intentional. And so as I began my morning this morning, it's like Caleb just started, his spirit just started wrapping his arms all around me. And, and all I could think about is how intentional everything about his life was. Um, Coming into this world was intentional, not for me, but for him, because it wasn't supposed to be so. Arriving intentionally early, being such an amazing blessing, straight out the womb. Everything spoke intention with this little young man. And then even going to school, he had the best school in the whole world, Alpha Learning Academy. The teachers, Miss Red. He just, everything about him was intentional. And then the diagnosis came. And even as I think back, as I look back at those times, the bronchitis attacks he would have, the bronchitis attack that led him to the hospital, that would give him the diagnosis of cancer, in that 3-year battle, he was just such an amazing person. Amazing person. He still touches lives today. He still touches lives today, from the winds in this world. He still touches lives today. And so, of course, this is bittersweet. Y'all know I'm not a crier, but it's bittersweet. I'm sure I'll be crying this weekend. I just want to say to the mothers in life, I know that we are the fixers for our children, and most of us are the fixers for our family. But make sure you're instilling those things in those children, the people with the gadgets and all of that stuff, the children with the gadgets and all of that stuff. And just the experience I had Thursday, Friday in our Bible discovery, seeing so many kids, seeing them interact, but seeing a lot of them with phones and gadgets. I so wish that I had those moments now with Caleb. Those are trigger moments for me. When you see kids of all ages and stages, knowing that Caleb won't turn 20 next month, I embrace life, and especially children. And so we have to be intentional with these kids to make sure that they're going down the right paths. We don't know when today is our last day with them. So we want to make every single moment count. And that's where my peace lies today. Because no matter what, every single moment with Caleb and our family counted, hands down. Do I wish that he was here with me this morning? I do. Do I wonder where he would be at 20, 19, going on 20? I do. Would he be with his other siblings? Would he be going to college? Would he be graduating? You know, what working? What would he be doing? Would he be driving? All those things that I don't get to. I don't get. I just don't get it. Everybody who gets it, I don't. Graduations, all of that different stuff. And now you see why this work that we do is so important. Because I have to watch my other children grow up and have their own lives and have their own families. I have to watch them be so great. I have to watch them make mistakes and call me and talk to me about them. I have to watch them with their highs. I don't get that with Caleb. I never question anything that God has ever done in my life, good or the challenges. And I say challenges, I don't say they're bad, because every encounter and everything that I've ever done was to strengthen me, to make me strong. So we fight this fight of childhood cancer awareness. Somebody said, what can we do? What can you do? You can support our cause by following us on our social media platforms, because we don't know the people in your city, your state, your town. We don't know your coworkers. We don't know your family. We can't know everyone. So that in itself is an amazing, amazing, amazing support tool. Sharing or reposting our stories. There's billions of women and parents and caregivers who are in this same journey that we are in, whether the children are actively being in treatment, whether they're survivors, or whether they've passed away. Childhood cancer is still not talked about enough. Those that are actively treated, they don't have time to talk about it. They're frustrated about 99 things that are going on every day with their child and cancer, and some of them have other children. They're trying to live two lives. But for those here on the ground that are on social media, that are scrolling, take a moment to like, take a moment to comment, but everybody has a story. Take a moment to share to your story page the works that we're doing. Share this video. I'm your president, Amparell Williams. We are the Caleb Solomon Williams BELAC Foundation. BELAC is simply Caleb's name spelled backwards, where we believe every life acquires a cure. We are trailblazing through these childhood cancer streets, and I am your ambassador. Period. 365, 366. And there's so much more to my life that people don't know about. So when you see me out, if you see me out today at this event, if you see me out in the grocery store, if you see me at church, wherever you see me at, I walk with purpose and intention. Not because it's something that I envision, but it's the gift that God left me to do. And so again, if I can encourage you, go over to our website, belacfoundation.org. Click on those links to our social media. Join us. Help our cause. Yes, we need your money. Yes, we have our June Wellness Challenge going on, where we ask you to donate a minimum of $12. Yes, we have our BELAC Giving Tuesday each and every Tuesday, where we ask you to donate a minimum of $7, but $12 during the month of June. Yes, we have our annual Childhood Cancer 5K, which is 42 days away, And we need participants and vendors and all of that to happen. But the power in all of that happening is you sharing it on your platform to those people who you connect with. And so that will get the awareness out. That's all awareness is. I love y'all in childhood cancer land and beyond. I have to get dressed and get out of here for today. Have a spectacular sharing Saturday with purpose, on purpose, and I'm out.